it some butter right on my core? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? And how are you? Well, I hope you're doing fabulous. Well, with no further ado, I don't know what I'm doing. I have been behind. So this is Saturday. This is Sabbath for me. This is our rest day. Saturday and Sunday, we usually rest. But because of baby Cone's schedule, we do come on Sunday. So I may not be on tomorrow. So I'm coming out today. And I didn't want to delay another day. I wasn't feeling very well. I had a flare up. So it took me out for 2 days. So I'm back, and I used to go on Sunday. Boogeyman. I just don't. Whatever. I'm here. I don't even know what I want to say. Help me, baby Cone.
Do you just want to hop right into the news?
Yeah, I just want to hop right in it. My mind is here, and my mind is split in two places. Well, anyway, with no further ado, I've been wondering, how does the Simpsons know what is always going to happen? Mm-hmm. They have been around. Man, I was in my 20s. I was in my mid-20s, but I was in my 20s. They came out in the late 80s. My God, they've been around. And I was saying, but they've been around so long, they just like an old piece of furniture. Mm-hmm. And all they do is prophesy and tell. I don't like the word prophesy. They tell you what is to come, mm-hmm, before it happens. It's gotten me like, what is this? This is not a coincidence. Mm-hmm. So I did some Crone digging, and this is what I came up with. I came up with the Simpsons. The Simpsons name means simpleton, meaning lacking in common sense or judgment. Now, who would have thought that? I didn't even think it, but when I looked up Simpson, it was like simpleton. Like I looked at, and they act that way. Uh-huh. They Bart and Homer and Bart act like they are unaware. Yeah?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, they do.
And so this is what, so then, I had to go in and look, and they lack common sense and judgment. So I looked up Homer. Homer is of an ancient Greek. His name, Homer, is of an ancient Greek origin. The name means pledge, hostage, or security, or binding agreement. Now check that out. Mm-hmm. Now I looked up Bart's name, and Bart's name means son of son of the earth. That's what that word means, son of the earth. Pharaoh, F-U-R-R-O-W. What does that word mean? F-U-R-R-O-W. Isn't that Pharaoh? Pharaoh that I know like a king would be with a P. F-U-R-R-O-W. And this name have a Hebrew Aramaic. It's Hebrew Aramaic and Dutch, and it means bright spirit in German.
Mm-hmm. Do you want the pronunciation?
Yes.
Let me make sure my volume's up.
Pharaoh.
Yeah, Pharaoh.
Mm-hmm.
What it mean?
A long, narrow trench made in the ground by a plow, especially for planting seeds or interrogation.
This none of this is a mistake. Mm-mm. Their names, Simpson, Simpleton. Mm-hmm. They've done this. Their names. Their name. It's all witchery. And when I say witchery means They're doing, this is not a coincidence. Either they know somebody told them, and that's why they've been on for ever since the late 80s. Somebody told them, or they are wizards or something. And I don't believe that. I believe that whoever's doing this, the powers are setting it in motion and it's happening, because there's no way you can constantly be right on everything.
Yes, years in advance.
Years. There is no way. No, not what AI said. You fail. They have yet to fail on everything they have predicted, even 9/11.
That's true.
Now this.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? So I want to know, are whoever behind it, are they witches? And when I say witches, I mean someone practicing the art. I also believe that when this is what I was raised, when I was in the church, this is what I was told. And I truly believe it, because my spirit bear witness. Before anything happens to us on this God's earth, we have to be warned in advance.
Yeah.
So they always telling us in advance. And so who would want them to go off the air when they are warning you?
Exactly.
And people, you know, this is crazy. So I want to know, are they in the art? This is not funny to me anymore, because they are accurate 100%. And I wouldn't expect them to be any way else. You understand? But at this point, this is some witchery stuff going on. The witchery behind the Simpsons. And that's what it is. It's witchery. And I'm 100%, I hope these cards, cards, speak to me. Tell me something I really need to hear about the Simpsons, don't you see?
I like that.
I was spoke this time. So let's see. Let's see, shall we see? Let's see. Oh, I thought one floor. Here it is. That's good. I shuffled them. Here we go. This, I see a 5. I see a 5 of Pentacles. I hope you can see it. I knew it. Death. And a cup.
Fitting.
Baby Cone, you want to try?
I'm not quite sure with the.
I can tell you, this is past, present, future. Past.
Yes.
5, present, death, and cups. Go ahead.
Yes, I mean, the only thing that's really standing out to me at the moment is that after the death card is the Ace of Cups.
Like a rebirth. It's speaking for itself.
Yes, that's the only thing that stood out to me. That was it.
What did you get out of it?
I don't have anything for it yet.
I'll give it. What I see at the 5 of Pentacles in the past, it just seemed like this is the way I'm trying to get it in focus. It seemed like Pentacles. Pentacles have something to do when you're dealing with magic also. So it has something to do with magic, dealing with magic spells, emblems, signets, and all these things. So I see that even though that they may seem like sometimes they're going down, that was like maybe going out, being outdated, you know, they rise up again. And it's like they died, like they get weak, but something keeps them alive again. And they come back to life and they regenerate. And then when they regenerated, the whole cycle renew itself all over again. It's like they are something behind them that keeps them going. Whatever it is something that has been it's been a bittersweet along the years. It hasn't always been good, or maybe all the information they give may not always be good. Maybe because they keep it a secret. Maybe they struggle within themselves. Maybe they're dealing with they're dealing with darkness in some capacity because of the Pentacles. because of the pentacles.
Okay.
And these people here are struggling, not the show. I think the show goes through moments of regenerating itself.
Okay.
Of regenerating itself. And I think one of the things, one of the reasons is because people look to it for prophecy. People look to it for guidance. You know, is it healthy? It appears to be healthy. It appears to be of good gender. It's there for a reason. It's doing it for a reason. It's telling us for a reason.
Yes.
This is not a mistake. Warning. This is not a mistake. No. This is something that is strategically planned. This is something that is worked hard at. Now, I don't know if they are also telling us that hard times are ahead of us, because all I see now is the 7, and the 7 is about a struggle. It's about fire. It's about trying to keep back the enemy. Isn't that what we're doing? Mm-hmm. Trying to keep back the enemy. You see the struggle of it. So I think also here a burden on the United States. It's a burden. And I think they are saying that this particular fight has been a burden. This is something that America apparently has been dealing with. And so they are putting it out there. But at the end, this is what they say, new beginnings. In other words, changes are coming. Changes are coming. Great changes are coming, because it took a death. It took blood. It took a lot. This time, it has been a burden that America has been dealing with over and over and over. It has been on the round table of the witchery table. It has been dealt with, and now they put it out there, and now the war is. The president said, 7 days? Mm-hmm. And in 7 days, he dropped it. Mm-hmm. So the outcome here is saying new beginnings with emotions, passions, sweet good times. You know, it's love, all love, but sometimes you got to go through the rough to get through the sweet. This is what I hear. And the future outcome would be you will have a ruler, one that rules with iron. Iron. Can you see it another way? Hard. When I say on, someone like a king, it'll be a ruler, somebody that rules hard, strong, determined. You're not going to be able to overpower this person mentally or physically. And I think this is what they was trying to say to us. Any question?
I want to know, will the Simpsons always be around?
That's what I want to know. And I think, and here it is again. It goes back to that they don't know. It's that grudgingly turmoil. I mean, they're growing old there. If they haven't got a new cast already.
Exactly.
I don't know if the same Bart is playing. She started, this is 30 years ago. So this, is it 30 years?
I think 40 years, 37 years to be exact.
So this is almost 40 years ago. So these people are old now, you know. But they're renewing it. And I think that they're doing it because the people look forward to it. And I think it's like an obligation, like maybe an obligation to it, to tell the people. And maybe this is an avenue, the way that it goes. However, I may be wrong, but I don't know any TV show that has been on for almost 40 years.
Exactly.
Other than the soap operas, and then they went off. So I don't know. For a cartoon, to be renewing itself.
For real.
This is definitely witchery.
Yep, valuable content.
This is valuable. But I do believe that it is a stressful thing to do this. I can't imagine knowing something. Knowing you have to put it out there.
Yep.
You know it. Mm-hmm. And you have to sit on that. I can't imagine what that world would be like, and nor would I want to. I just see it's that this is turmoil. It's hard. They struggle with doing this. Mm-hmm. But like again, I think it all ends in positivity, because I think that they're doing it from a positive place. Go ahead.
I said that was actually really good, because looking at the four corners, they were all swords except for the sun.
With this, and saying it's like even with the cup, that's the brightest, saying that whatever it is and whatever we're going through right now, it's going to be all right.
Yeah,
We just have to trust the process. Go ahead.
Yes, I want to know if the cards can tell me if this is a family thing that's passed down to the family. Like you're gonna.
Is this a family thing? I see the queen and I see a king and a queen. It could be. It could be a dynasty. I don't know who's doing it, but I know that is where they're getting it from is somebody that either wrote the book of the powers of the powers of the powers to be, and they are telling them to do this, or witchery is going to, well, either way, it's witchery. Why? Because you're deceptive, because you know this information is coming and you're giving it and it hasn't happened yet. And so you're messing with people's heads.
Yes.
When you know, even if it's magic, a miracle, something miraculous happens once or twice or three times in a lifetime. Okay. They are far and few. Okay, of things that are miraculous, like people raised from the dead. How many people you really know raised from the dead? And if you've seen one, how many? Okay, how many you people you seen that was on their deathbed, literally dying, or they were stabbed and they was bleeding, and all of a sudden the blood stopped and you haven't seen that. These are the miraculous. Somebody fall from a 10-story building and they could get up and walk. The miraculous. A woman trying to save her child, push back a tractor trailer and save her. Miraculous. You're broke, you're poor, you're really getting ready to go down, and all of a sudden somebody come up to you and give you $1 million. Miraculous. How often do these things happen? If they happen at all. But they say they do. You understand? So this has to be a burden. How are they getting this information? This is not a coincidence. I feel like I'm being played a little because you're dealing with the psyche.
Oh, okay.
And this is what it says. A lot of this is swords. Swords. A lot of it is swords and fire energy. They invest a lot and they do care. But it's like, but it must go on for as long as we can. We're going to do it. This is what I see. It's witchery.
Now, I want to know if the cards can tell me if the people that are behind the Simpsons are getting their information from the people that created this world or reptilians. Or maybe it is reptilians. Another Ace of Pentacles come out. So when you see Ace of Pentacles is Earth. So wherever they come from, they're creators. They're getting them from creators. They're getting them from creators. We know that the president said that I forgot to mention that he is going to release all the information he have on alien life and UFOs. That's the best way I can call it. It hasn't been released yet, though. But it will be. They're working on it. So, yes, they're getting their source from a higher source. It says a new beginning, and it's an ace, and the ace is the earth. And so, yeah, they're getting their source from somebody on this earth. Because we are flesh and bones, we are earthly creatures as well. So, yes, they're getting their information from somebody very emotional. I don't know what they do, but don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. Don't think that this is not all a plan. And this is how they keep the show on. Exactly. This is one of the reasons why it has stayed so long. And understand the symptoms represent the simpletons. And they come off as goofy, loghead, lurch, whatever. But they're very, very, very intelligent. Because of who they are, even in their name. And Homer is the one with authority, and Bark is the son of the earth, something to that effect. But you can look at the video. But this is what I have over it. So, witches. This is what I see. Not bad witches. Of course not. Not trying to do at least what they're telling us. Right, they're just filling out the universal law. They're just filling out universal law. What make them witches for me, and witches to me is not a bad thing. Witch to me is someone who practices
the arts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whether it's casting, summer thing, whether it's whatever you're doing, I just feel as though it's coming from a spiritual place, or it's coming from someone that's so powerful that they already predict that it's going to happen because they already set it in order. It was already predestined to be that way, and I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
And if that is predestined to be this way, even to 9/11 or whatever we go through, and the Barts and the Simpsons tell us, that to me is witchery, because it's not fair, because we're already planning a game that's sized up to work against us.
Yep, a simulation.
A simulation. They're ruling. And whoever's ruling is of the earth, or getting their information. I hope you enjoyed this reading.
I sure did. Mm-hmm.
So, yes, the Simpsons are witchery. I said it. But I don't think they're out to hurt us. But I do think it's a struggle for them. And I do think that maybe some of their people have died or grown old. It's just been around almost 40 years. And really, people really stay on their job for what, 25, 30 years? Yeah. So whoever started it out then, they're probably retired now if they're not dead. Mm-hmm. And yet they're keeping it going. Exactly. And to have someone, but they got stuff now where they can make someone sound like Bart, sound like Homer now. But these people probably not even the originals. They might be. I have no idea. But I'm just saying this is something that is going to go on as long as they can, because this is their way of getting information, critical information, out to you and I. Mm-hmm, so definitely. I thank them for that. Mm-hmm. I really do. And it's a struggle to do it. And it's a struggle to keep coming up with information and keeping it fresh and keeping it out there. But they're doing it. But they're not alone. They have power behind them.
Yeah, you know what? I could honestly see that bringing depression, because think about it. You have to bring this devastating news.
Yes, can you imagine?
If you know it's not going to happen within the next few years, you know, in like decades it's going to happen, and you got to sit and sleep with that.
Or you were there when they did it. Or you know somebody. Come on, this has got to be heavy. Mm-hmm. I mean, if I knew that, you know, that this is what's going to happen, or that was going to happen, and it was lives involved, or a travesty, I can't say anything. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think it would just bother me. Yeah, and I would feel sickened a lot, because I can't share it. Yeah, and yet I'm giving it. Mm-hmm. And then I've done it, so I know what they're saying is going to happen. Mm-hmm. And how do you sleep with that?
Exactly.
It's when you look at it, it's funny, but it's not, because somebody is playing with the arts, or even yet somebody is playing with their lives.
That too, one or the other.
It's one or the other. And but this is not a mistake. This is strategically done, and I think it's done that way so you can never say you didn't know. You just have to look at it for what it is and come out of la la land.
And that's a heavy duty to carry.
It's a hard thing to look at it, to say they're playing us all at the same time. Thank you for warning us. Mm-hmm. Or telling us to prepare ourselves. Yes. And maybe that is why they're there, as a beacon of light. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Somebody is putting them there. Yes. For that reason. Mm-hmm. This is what I see in the cards. And no matter how many times they die, they die and they come back to life until they are no longer needed. That's what I believe.
That's true.
So we will see. I really enjoyed that. I know you may say, "What?" Because it was just too much. I just had to read on them. Mm-hmm.
I was just looking. I was wondering how much yellow was sticking out in the cards.
A lot.
Since that's their color and they're dressed up, not dressed up.
Oh, yeah. Yellow and blue is what is standing out to me. What are their colors?
Let's see. I'm not sure about blue, but their character skin tones are yellow. Which
really?
Yes, which represents caution.
Okay. And also joy. Mm-hmm. And also, it could represent prophecy.
Okay, yeah. A lot of characters wear blue. Whether it's a blue hair or blue pants or blue shoes.
And that's what I see. I see yellow and blue. What are their colors?
Yeah, I'll say yellow, blue, And it looks like red for the children.
I don't see nothing. I do see red, actually. Right here before me. The whole bottom is red.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep, the whole bottom is red. So that means fire. So the children wear fire. Mm-hmm. That means who wear blue?
Not the daughter. The daughter's the only one that doesn't have blue. Everybody else has blue in some shape or fashion.
So that blue represent intuition.
And you know what? The daughter is that underdog, the smart one.
What color she have on?
Red, straight red.
She's the one that's full of passion.
Mm-hmm, she
the
really
one that is really going to do what she wants to do.
She
just
is that.
with the passion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she does what she do with passion. So even the colors and even the blue is for intuition. The blue is for the mind. The blue is for relaxation, to chill, to relax, to think. What else is it? Contemplation. Mm-hmm. The blue is, remember, when you think of blue, think of a blue sky.
Yes. Isn't it calming and relaxing?
It's calming and relaxing. Well, for real, I think that's it.
Yeah, we deep dived it down to even the colors.
We deep dived. I hope you enjoyed this reading on The Simpsons. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We so appreciate it so very much. And what else did I say? And I will leave a message down below, and I will answer it. And I thank you all who do leave your messages. I appreciate it so much. And I see that our thumbs up are coming. So thank you. Mwah. Please help us. Thank you. And you know what we say to this.
Yes.
You know what we say. Hype us up.
Subscribe
to us. Hey, that was brain freeze.
Ooh.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Yes.
Sunflower.